A very good morning, all my dear students. Myself, Pallavi Dhole, welcomes you all in this today's lecture of Python with Programming or Programming with Python. Now, from this today's lecture, we are going to start our unit number 4, that is based on the Python functions, modules, and the packages. Okay, so in this chapter we will discuss about the functions, modules, and the packages. Okay, so let us start with the today's topic, that is the function. Okay, so functions in Python. So basically you very well know the concept of basic in every language. So just a function is nothing but a set of instructions which will perform certain tasks whenever it is called. Okay, तो जब भी हम एक बार जो set of instruction या module या function आप बना के रखते हो, so whenever the user wants to execute that program or set of instructions, so you have to just call the function. Okay, तो जैसे ही आपने function को call किया, वैसे ही आपका जो function body होता है that will be executed and which will perform certain specific task which is enclosed in the opening and curly brackets. Okay, so this is all about the functions basically in all normal programming languages. A function is a block of organized reusable code that is used to perform a single related action. Functions provides a better modularity for your application and a high degree of code reusing. Okay, so reusability concept is the most important concept with the help of means achieved with the help of the just function. So it is also inbuilt in the Python also. So you can define your user defined functions, your own functions for the reusability purpose to achieve the reusability, and it will reduce as the code also. So as you already know, Python gives you many built-in functions like print functions, etc. So but you can also create your own functions. Okay, so these functions are called as the user defined functions. So जो user create करेगा, programmer create करेगा, that is called as the user defined function in case of Python also. Okay, so just I already clear you, and basically the function definition is set of instruction which performs the specific task. Okay, now in functions, how the functions will be defined in Python. So definition of the functions. So you can define a functions to provide the required functionality. Here are simple rules to define a function in Python. Function blocks begin with the keyword def followed by the function name and parenthesis. Okay, so here I repeat again this statement. Functions block begin with the keyword def, okay, followed by a function name and parenthesis. Okay, so you must use here the def keyword with the function name. So उसका जो syntax है वो हम आगे देखेंगे. तो यहाँ पर जो def keyword है that is basically used with the function name and the parenthesis. These three parameters will be important in case of फंक्शन डेफिनेशन. सो ऐसे इसका यूज़ करके आपको जो अगर यूज़र डिफाइंड फंक्शंस आपको क्रिएट करने हैं दैट विल बी created with the help of this keyword. Any input parameters or argument should be placed within this parenthesis. You can also define parameters inside this parenthesis. Okay, so any input parameters or argument should be placed within this parenthesis. तो ये जो parenthesis है इसमें आप वो include करोगे. You can also define parameters inside this parenthesis also. So first statement of a function can be an optional statement, the documentation string of the function or the doc string. It is also called as the doc string. So code block within every function start with a colon and is indented. Okay, so it must be indented and the block code within every function start with this colon. Okay, so we will see the syntax of this. See just कि यहाँ पर उसके स्टेटमेंट्स कैसे है. कोलन एंड दी इंडेंटेशन. मैंने बोला था कि पाइथन के अंदर आप कोई भी ब्लॉक ऑफ स्टेटमेंट अगर लिखना चाहते हो, वेदर इट इज़ अ इफ़, whether it is a while, तो जहाँ जहाँ पे block of statements आएंगे, so in case of functions also the block of statement आने वाला है, so that is must be indented. So line and indentations will be used in case of Python functions also. The statement return expression exits a function, optionally passing back an expression to the caller. A written statement with no argument is the same as a return num. Okay, so let us discuss the syntax and the example of the functions definition. So if you want to define define your own functions in case of Python programming language, so you have to use here def keyword, then function name, and then parameter, and you have to use the colon here. Okay, so this is the syntax. So def function name, def function name, parameters or argument list, then colon, and function doc string double quotation function suit return expression. So this is the return statement, but you have to use the same indentation for all of this. Okay, whatever the block of statement is enclosed in that function definition must be on the same line, that is will be indented. So indent word is used for that. So line and indentation strategies also apply for the function definition also. Then by default parameters have a positional behavior, and you need to inform them in the same order that they were defined. Okay, so let us consider the example here. Let us consider the example. So following function takes a string as an input parameter and print it on standard screen. Okay, so def print me in bracket str. So str here is a parameter and print me is a function name, and def is already a keyword. So def keyword is mentioned every time whenever you want to define the function in Python programming language. So def, then print me in bracket str. Okay, so this print a pass string into this function. Okay, then print str and return. Okay, if there is no expression, then nothing written by the function. So print str. So what will be the output of this? Okay, so it is just an example. If I call this function in any program, so in that case, whenever this str will be string will be passed, so that will be printed with the help of the print statement with the help of this function definition. So in this way, just by using the def keyword, function name and parameter. So here def print me is a function name and str is a parameter. So using this all these keywords, you can define your user defined function in case of the Python programming language. Now function calling in Python, how the functions will be called in Python programming language. See, defining a function only gives it a name, specifies the parameters that are to be included in the function, and structures the block of code. Okay, once the basic structure of a function is finalized, you can execute it by calling it from another function or directly from the Python prompt. So following is the example to call print me function. Okay, so see here how the previous example when we defining the print me function, so उसको कॉल कैसे करना है ये आपको देखना है ये प्रोग्राम में. So here is a function definition is here. So def print me in bracket str. Str is a parameter here. Then print str return semicolon. Okay, now you have to call this print function. So print me. Here I am giving the one parameter that is of string type. So print me bracket. So normally आप जैसे function को call करते हो वैसे ही आपको call करना है using this bracket, parenthesis bracket. So function name जो है वो आपको यूज़ करना है विद दिस पैरामीटर. ओके, सो यहाँ पर जो हमारा नाम है दैट इज़ योर नेम इज़ प्रिंट मी. सो हियर प्रिंट मी in bracket I am first call to user defined function, then again second call to the same function. So 2 times this print me function will be called with a different string pass as an argument that will be printed on the command prompt with the help of this function. So as function consists of print statement which will print the parameters passing str. Okay, so in this way just by simply by writing the function name with the parenthesis with argument अगर होंगे तो argument आपको पास करना है. So with that both the combination you have to call the functions in the Python programming language. So in this way you can call the function, whatever the user defined function defined by the user with the help of that calling statements in Python programming language. Next is the pass by reference and value. Pass by reference versus value. So very first is all parameters, that is argument in the Python language, are passed by reference. Okay, so there is no concept of value. So here call by reference is there. So we are going to discuss the call by reference. It means if you change what a parameters refer to within a function, you can also reflect back in the calling function for it. Okay, so call by reference का जो concept है, that is the passing the addresses using pointers in CCPP. तो हम pointers का जो concept use करते हैं, so using that pointers and address of operator functions. So basically उसका जो use है वो call by reference के लिए होता है. So whatever the changes will be performed on the function, that will be reflected in main functions also. Okay, but that is not possible in case of the call by value. So if you, but here in the Python programming language, only the pass by reference concept is used. So whatever the values change in the function, that will be reflected to the main definition also. That is in main Python program also, as there is a no main definition, बट एज अ प्रोग्राम इज़ देयर. सो वट एवर द मेन प्रोग्राम इज़ देयर, तो आपके मेन प्रोग्राम में, ओरिजिनल प्रोग्राम में भी आपकी वैल्यूज़ जो है वो रिफ्लेक्टेड होगी एज इट इज़ चेंज इन द फंक्शंस बॉडी. ओके, सो दैट कंसेप्ट इज कॉल्ड एज द कॉल पास बाई रेफरेंस और कॉल बाई रेफरेंस. सो सी हियर द एग्जाम्पल, डेफ change me in bracket my list. So this changes a pass list into this functions. Okay, so my list dot append 1 2 3 4. Okay, so I will use here the append method to append whatever the parameters pass in the append method to the particular original list. Then print values inside the function my list. Okay, so here in the main program, so this is called as the function definition. ये हो गया आपकी function definition. एंड नाउ दिस इज़ योर मेन प्रोग्राम. तो मेन प्रोग्राम में जो चेंज मी नाम का जो आपका फंक्शन है वो मैंने कॉल किया है विथ पैरामीटर. सो हियर आई एम गिविंग द माई लिस्ट 10 20 30. ओके, सो दिस इज़ योर ओरिजिनल लिस्ट. सो 10 20 and 30, and whatever the values after calling the change me functions, so change me in bracket my list, print values outside the function, that is my list. Okay, so in function also I will print the my list, and in main program also I will print the my list. Okay, so see values inside the function, जो हमारा ये वाला statement है, that is 10 20 30 1 2 3 4, that is appended. But now whenever the values control will be transferred to the main function, so print values outside the function my list, then again your output is 10 20 30 1 2 3 4, means whatever the changes will be performed in the function definition after calling the function, that will be reflected to the main original program also. Okay, so as you are changing the original variable with the help of the function also, then that concept is called as the call by reference. Okay, this is call by reference concept. Okay, there is no concept of call by value. It is also called as the call by value, but as it is reflected change हो रहा है, so that's why it is called as the call by reference concept. So this is all about the pass by reference and the values. Next, there is one more example where argument is being passed by reference and reference is being overwritten inside the called function. See here one more example which changes the values of the list. Okay, so here function definition is, here function definition def change me my list, then my list will be assigned with the 1 2 3 4. So new elements will be assigned to the my list. Then print value inside the function, that is my list is printed on the command prompt, and then the just return statement. Okay, so return nothing, expression is there is no expressions, so it can't return anything, it will return the null. So return statement just gives the key end of the definition. Okay, so now you can call the change me function. So my list is the original, so I will first initialize it 10, 20, 30. So very first, that is my list is equal to 10, 20 and 30. 10, 20 and 30. Now after calling the function change me in bracket my list, okay, so after calling this, the control will be transferred to the definition change me. Then here the my list is equal to 1 2 3 4, so my list will be initialized to 1 2 3 4. That will be override with the help of the function. So जो आपकी previous original values थी, that will be override with the help of this new values, that is 1 2 3 4. Okay, now print value outside the functions, that is my list. So value inside the function जो थी आपकी, that will be 1 2 3 4. The value inside the function, that is 1 2 3 4, and value outside the function, that is 10 20 30. So that will be printed on the command prompt with the help of the call by reference concept in Python programming language. Now functions arguments. So there are different types of functions argument basically used in the Python programming language. So you can call a function by using the following types of the formal argument. So very first is the required argument, second one is the keyword argument, then third one default argument, and last one is the variable length argument. ओके, सो फंक्शंस आर्ग्यूमेंट्स के भी डिफरेंट टाइप्स यहाँ पर पाइथन के अंदर आपको बेसिकली जो सीखने के लिए मिलेंगे. सो वेरी फर्स्ट इज़ द रिक्वायर्ड आर्ग्यूमेंट. सो बेसिकली वन बाय वन ये हम सभी के सभी पढ़ेंगे. सो लेट अस डिस्कस द फर्स्ट वन, दैट इज़ द रिक्वायर्ड आर्ग्यूमेंट. Very first is the required argument. The required argument are the arguments passed to a function in the correct positional order. Here the numbers of argument in the function call should match exactly with the function definition. अगर आपके function definition के अंदर दो parameters है तो that will be match when it is called. अगर आपके फंक्शन डेफिनेशन में अगर कोई भी आर्ग्यूमेंट नहीं है तो फंक्शन कॉलिंग में भी आपका कोई भी आर्ग्यूमेंट होना नहीं चाहिए. इफ़ यू आर पासिंग टू आर्ग्यूमेंट्स देन इन द फंक्शन कॉलिंग ऑल्सो हैव पासिंग द टू पैरामीटर्स. ओके, मीन्स इट एग्जैक्टली विल बी मैच विद द नंबर्स. सो हियर द नंबर ऑफ आर्ग्यूमेंट्स इन द फंक्शन कॉल, मतलब जो आपका फंक्शन कॉल है ये वाला फंक्शन, एंड शुड बी एग्जैक्टली मैच विद द फंक्शन डेफिनेशन. तो इसके साथ ये मैच होना चाहिए. Okay, so let us discuss the example here. To call the function print me, you definitely need to pass one argument, otherwise it will give the syntax error as follow. Okay, so see here, very first is the example def print me in bracket str. So one argument you have pass here, then print str. जो str आपने पास किया है उसको आपने प्रिंट किया है with the help of the print statement, and then return. Then now you can call the print me functions. सो यहाँ पर जो है प्रिंट मी में कुछ भी पास नहीं किया है. हमने इसके पहले भी इसका एग्जांपल देखा तो मैंने यहाँ पर एक आर्ग्यूमेंट पास किया था विच इज़ ऑफ टाइप स्ट्रिंग. ओके, बिकॉज यहाँ पर आपने स्ट्रिंग टाइप का एक आर्ग्यूमेंट लिया है, बट यहाँ पर स्ट्रिंग टाइप का आर्ग्यूमेंट लिया है बट पैरामीटर दे विल नॉट बी पास, सो दैट्स वाई इट विल गिव्स द एरर, सिंटैक्स एरर इन केस ऑफ पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग language. So whatever the argument list passed in a definition, it must be follow in a same order in the function calling also. That is the required argument criteria type 1. Okay, basically used in the Python programming language. Next is the keyword arguments. So here keyword arguments are related to the function call. When you use keyword arguments in a function call, the caller identifies the arguments by the parameter name. So when you use the keyword argument in a function call, the caller identifies the arguments by the parameter name. So see here the parameter name is str. So when the function call is there, so it will be match with its parameter name. So str is a parameter name which is same, so it will be identifies the argument by the parameter name also. Means आप अगर आपको यहाँ पर वन से एक से ज़्यादा अगर आर्ग्यूमेंट अगर पास करने हैं, बट इफ़ यू आर पासिंग इन अ डिफरेंट ऑर्डर ऑल्सो, बट विद द हेल्प ऑफ द की नेम, जो भी उसका पैरामीटर का नेम है अगर वो यूज़ करके अगर आपने पास किया तो डैट इज़ ऑल्सो पॉसिबल, क्योंकि यहाँ पर आइडेंटिफाई होगा with the help of the keyword argument. Okay, so this allows you to skip arguments or place them out of order because the Python interpreter is able to use the keywords provided to match the values with parameters. So you can also make keyword call to the print me function in the following ways. Okay, so function definition is here. So def print me in bracket str, then print str return. So here I am passing one argument as a parameter in the calling statement print me with str name which is same. यहाँ पर देखिए, यहाँ पर जो आपको दिख रहा है दैट इज str और यहाँ पे आपको str दिख रहा है. So str equal to my string I will pass here, so that will be assigned to the function that is str. Okay, so it may be same. So just by using the keyword argument they will be matched and print its output on the command prompt. So with the help of this print str, your message will be printed on the command prompt, that is my string. Okay, so here just by keyword matching, यहाँ पर just by keyword matching, sorry, just by matching the keywords argument, कीवर्ड आर्ग्यूमेंट, आपका जो फंक्शन कॉल है तो कॉलर आइडेंटिफाइज करेगा आपके आर्ग्यूमेंट्स विद द हेल्प ऑफ द पैरामीटर्स नेम. सो कोई भी ऑर्डर में हो, जैसे कि आपने str सपोज str1, ये आपके दो आर्ग्यूमेंट्स है आपके इसमें, और फंक्शन कॉल करते वक्त अगर आपने str1 इक्वल टू पहले दी वैल्यू एंड देन str दी, बट ऑर्डर कोई भी हो, बट यहाँ पर आपने जो पैरामीटर नेम दिया है दैट विल बी कीवर्ड दैट विल बी मैच विथ str एंड str1. सो दैट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट हियर. तो सीक्वेंस कोई भी हो बट आपके कीवर्ड जो है वो राइट होने चाहिए. दैट विल बी द कॉलर स्टेटमेंट, जो कॉलर है मतलब कॉलिंग स्टेटमेंट जो है वो आपका आइडेंटिफाई करेगा कि कहाँ पे उसकी वैल्यूज़ आपको पास करनी है. दैट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट इन केस ऑफ द कीवर्ड आर्ग्यूमेंट. नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल अगेन हियर, सी function definition is here, def print info name and age. So here see, first is the name and second is the age. Okay, print name colon double quote complete name and then print age. Okay, so when this function is called print info, okay, so देखिए यहाँ पर name first है, age second है. Okay, parameter 1 is your name and parameter 2 is your age. So but when the function calling is there, so print info मैंने जब यहाँ पे कॉल किया है, so first is the age parameter, age equal to 50 and then second one is the name equal to Mickey. Okay, but यहाँ पर क्या हो गया, फिर जो आपका ऑर्डर था वो आपका चेंज किया है, बट यहाँ पर हमने की यूज़ की है, पैरामीटर नेमिंग यूज़ की है, तो दैट विल आइडेंटिफाई कि ये एज की वैल्यू आपको सेकेंड पैरामीटर में डालनी है और नेम की वैल्यू आपको नेम में ही डालनी है. बट अगर आपने फर्स्ट टाइप अगर यूज़ किया रिक्वायर्ड, तो आप अगर आपने यहाँ पर एज या नेम कीवर्ड नहीं यूज़ किए तो आपको सबसे पहला पैरामीटर मिकी ही देना है एंड सेकेंड पैरामीटर आपको 50 ही देना है. दैट विल बी इन द सेम ऑर्डर as you are using the first type. But you are using the second type, तो second type में अगर आपने keywords का यूज़ किया है, parameter name का अगर यूज़ किया है, तो यहाँ पर sequence कोई भी हो, the parameter or key name is important here. With the help of the keyword parameter name, your values will be passed to the function definition. That is important. So see here, the output of this given program is name equal to Mickey and age equal to 50. As the sequence of parameters will be changed, but just because of the keyword matching, your output will be displayed on the command prompt in case of Python programming language. So In this today's lecture, we are just studied the two types, that is required argument and the key argument. In the next lecture, we are going to study the default argument and the variable length argument, and the next part of the next part which is related to functions also. Okay, so till then, thank you so much all of you. Stay safe, stay healthy.